Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go.
Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, back to my boxing. Now, man, WBC undefeated heavyweight champion, KO artist Deontay Wilder, man, has some words to say about Anthony Joshua, and he has some suggestions to make, man. He has some suggestions to make. Now, Deontay Wilder wants Anthony Joshua to fight Deontay Wilder's best fighter in his whole career. Who's that fighter? They call the man King Kong. King Kong Luis Ortiz, man. Deontay Wilder wants Anthony Joshua to fight King Kong Ortiz, man. He wants him to step in for this Gerald Miller replacement, right? Gerald Miller failed a test. He failed multiple tests. He's out the question. But Deontay Wilder said, hey, yo, hold on. Pick Ortiz, man. Fight my guy. Fight my guy Ortiz, man. Fight this Cuban. My boy Wilder, man, he's sort of wild, man. He wants AJ to take a L. He wants AJ to take this L. He knows that Luis Ortiz is a threat, is a phenomenal fighter, is dangerous, is slick, is fundamentally sound, a boxing purist, dangerous, a power puncher. Luis Ortiz is basically everything you can basically want in a fighter in one. You know, a lot of people love boxing who are just boxing purists, who loves the guy who can just box on the outside. Luis Ortiz could do that. In his last fight, he went to EUD. People like that. People like to see a fundamentally sound fighter expose another fighter. Exactly what Luis Ortiz did. People like fighters to fight it inside and break you down. Luis Ortiz did that with Brian Jennings. Walked him down, a more athletic fighter. Brian Jennings is extremely athletic. The guy's always in shape, 8-pack, swole, cut up. Luis Ortiz walked the guy down and fought him on the inside and bullied him and made Jennings quit. Devastating loss for Jennings, man. Devastating loss for Jennings. He hasn't been the same since. Luis Ortiz. So I talk about one time boxing someone. I showed him one time bullying somebody. Now, what other fights are there? you know, Patience, right? David Allen fight. Luis Ortiz completely destroyed David Allen, and David Allen has shown that he is actually a great fighter. When he knocked out Nick Blackwell, I believe. Oh no, it wasn't Nick Blackwell. It was some undefeated fighter. He knocked the guy out completely, really bad, right? Undefeated fighter. He was a huge He was a huge underdog. David Allen stopped the guy like round one or something like that, right? And Dave Allen is actually fighting Lucas Brown this weekend, right? For a big fight. Lucas Brown, former WBA champion, right? David Allen's a phenomenal fighter. Luis Ortiz went in the UK and was completely patient with him, completely outboxed him. The point of the matter is, Luis Ortiz is basically a complete fighter. You don't see that much variation in the heavyweight division, because Luis Ortiz can basically switch his style up. He can outbox you, or he can just bully you. He can be patient, or he can be aggressive. Extremely dangerous fighter, man. Deontay Wilder wants AJ to fight that, and obviously, if Deontay Wilder wants that fight to happen, he don't want AJ to look good. Does he think AJ can win? I don't think so, man. I think Deontay Wilder wants him to take that L, man. I think Deontay Wilder wants AJ to take that L. You know, and everyone wants to see that fight regardless who's going to win the fight anyway. I really want to see the fight, and I hope it does happen. Right now, there's people have been saying some fight things have been confirmed about Anthony Joshua fighting other people, or some people are the front runner, but people still want to see this Luis Ortiz fight. Period. Everyone wants to see that fight. It's really funny because you got a lot of fans trying to protect Anthony Joshua, talking about, oh no, don't fight Luis Ortiz, don't fight Luis Ortiz, don't fight this guy and that guy. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of people about these tickets thinking Anthony Joshua was going to fight Gerald Miller, right? So they already booked the hotel, they already paid for the flight. You know what I mean? They got their accommodations in order, and a lot of people are flying from the UK to America, right? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And if you like Anthony Joshua, you want to see Anthony Joshua in person. You want to see him fight a really great fighter. And if they can get Luis Ortiz for the ticket price of a Joe Miller fight, they're coming up. They're coming up. You know what I mean? They're coming up. That's a big deal. You know what I mean? That's like, I don't know, man. I can't even describe it. I don't know. It's just like Mike Tyson fighting a good fighter, but then he's replaced by the best fighter in the world. And you paid for Mike Tyson versus a bum guy, but you're really getting extremely high, historical fight. This Luis Ortiz versus Anthony Joshua fight, that definitely would be a fight we will look back in 20 years and say that was a legendary fight. So if you can get tickets for watching legendary fight for a bum price, well, you got lucky. So people really want to see that. And honestly, the people who paid for the Joe Miller fight, if you got Luis Ortiz instead, you paid less money. You're gonna be paying less money if you get Luis Ortiz instead of Joe Miller. That's the whole point. So we'll see, man. Hopefully Luis Ortiz does get this fight. We still have yet to hear from Luis Ortiz himself, but we're gonna see what's happening. Maybe the negotiations are still going on. Maybe we don't know. But let me know how you guys feel about Deontay Wilder wanting to see Anthony Joshua fight Luis Ortiz, man. I think that's a really big deal. I think that's the fight that everyone wants to see. Last minute or not. Last minute or not. You want to see a guy replace. We got 24 hours. Who are we going to get? Get Luis Ortiz, get Luis Ortiz. Everyone's saying it. You go to any channel, everyone's talking about Luis Ortiz. Nobody else. Maybe like Adam Komanowski, but that's just because he fights out of New York. But that's really about it. People mostly want Luis King Kong Ortiz. Let me know how you guys feel about Deontay Wilder's comments, man. I think they're really fascinating. He could have mentioned a lot of people, but he only mentioned Luis King Kong Ortiz. I think it's for a reason. Let me know how you guys feel about it, though, man. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geobasket Empire. Peace.